Hi! Welcome to your I Love Men method, video number 4. So far we have learned that our eyes and smile can be incredibly powerful signal to help men invite us and connect with us. We have learned what is your sexual essence. Is it feminine or masculine? And in order to connect with men, we have to talk opposite. Today we will go much deeper in this one. We have also learned how to stop turning men off. 3 crucial, unique ways that works for every man, as far as I know. And today you will learn how to ask for what I want. Get your pen and paper ready, prepare yourself, because this tutorial today will literally change everything in your relationship with men so that you can actually love them even more. When we love them, they feel it, they love us back, and we start making love in a real sense of way. Love as a superpower, not just love as sex, right? As we are growing up, parents teach us how to get something by seduction. And we learn to seduce with guilt. And it sounds like this. Well, if you give me this, then I'm not gonna tell mom that you broke the plant. If you give me that, I'm gonna, you see, this kind of gamey feeling. Or if you don't do this, I'll be really sad. If you don't do this, I'll jump out of the balcony. See? So seduction is always with guilt, even though it means like, oh, please seduce me. Please don't with your words. So we also learn to intimidate with fear. If you do that, I'll show you heaven and hell. Oh, if you don't do that, you'll be grounded for 10 days. If you this, I'm gonna scare you. If you that, I'm gonna scare you. Right? So we seduce with guilt, we intimidate with fear, but do we negotiate with clarity and boundaries? Today you will learn exactly that. This formula I have learned from multiple of my mentors, mostly Dr. Pat Allen, Dr. Gottman, and Alison Armstrong. This formula comes from the place, I'm okay, you are okay. I win and you win. Because we can talk to everyone from the places of parent, adult, or a child. So I'm parent and I'm better than you. I'm going to show you and tell you. Or I'm a child and I look up to you, so please protect me, right? So I'm going to seduce you. Or if we are adults, we make deals. Hey, this is what I want. This is what I can get. Okay, sounds good? No, it doesn't sound good. Let's sign. The car is bought. Clear, powerful, I'm okay, you are okay. Today you will learn that. To successfully apply the formula I will teach you now, let's first analyze female and male brain. How do we function scientifically? Imagine a highway. 6 lines going one direction. 6 lines going the other direction. All these cars. Loops and tweaks and turns and drama and dynamics and flow and power. That's a female brain. And every car is a thought. And if you have 2 thoughts colliding, it may be a whole traffic jam and a whole nervous breakdown. All kinds of things may happen. But most of the time, regular highway just flows. That's how we women do. We go through life and we do a little laundry, we call this, and we have to do this with the child and do this here. Our life flows with all this intensity. And now, when we talk about the male brain is not a highway. It's not even a road. It's a rope. A rope that goes from point A to point B, and only one chicken at a time can walk through. That's it. Man's brain is focused, compartmentalized. I'm now thinking this and then I'm doing that. We often think that we can multitask, and actually we can't. Multitasking is not what we think. I'm doing many things at the same time. Multitasking is I'm switching my awareness from this to this to this. Woman's awareness is diffused. Many things at the same time a little bit. Man's awareness is laser focused. And I have learned that from the mentors, but I have never owned it until one day my darling husband was brushing his teeth. We were about to go on the evening dinner. In a big bedroom, there is a mirror, huge mirror, so you can see himself and everything in the back. So he's brushing his teeth, and I come dressed in one dress with the other dress on a hanger. I say, honey, which dress? Hey, Lexi, which dress? Lexi. He looks at me, piercing eyes. Honey, I'm brushing my teeth. Okay. Later, he comes back from the bathroom, all clean. Yes, you have a dress question? You could not answer? No, I was brushing my teeth. I did not ignore you. Some men's focus is so literary at one point, at one time. One chicken, teeth brushing is crossing the rope. One chicken, that's it. Don't disturb the chicken. When I teach group classes, I often say, ladies, if you remember just one thing from the whole seminar, remember this. Don't disturb the chicken. When this chicken is crossing the road, it's because there will be time for your chicken to come there too, and you get what you want. So don't disturb. And you will see why this is important in the first element of the asking. First, make an appointment. And it looks like this. Honey, I have a blank about blank. It will take blank minutes. When is a blank time for you to hear me? Now let's fill in those blanks. Honey, I have a blank. A blank is, I have a question, I have a suggestion, I have an idea, I have a criticism, I have a doubt, I have a complaint. In other words, I have a chicken that wants to cross your rope, right? So I have something about, fill the next blank, about our vacation, our household, our child, my time alone, your dirty socks on the floor, the cleanliness of the place. I have, and say what? There is nothing worse than a woman coming to a man, we need to talk. You would get frozen, right? Nobody likes that. So let's be kind to ourselves and to men. Honey, I have a question about our car. It will take me 2 minutes. Or you can say, it's just 2 minutes question. It's just 1 minute. It will take me 5 minutes. It will take me 15 minutes, 2 hours. Put a time in it. And usually what women do, we say, oh, only 1 minute, but then we take half an hour. No, let's be who we are. Think how long it will take me. Well, actually, it's just one question. Or actually, it is a subject that we need to discuss for at least 3 hours. Or it's something, whatever. And then use a little bit, ask for a little bit more time. Because nothing hurts more than having to be cut off from the conversation when you go into your emotions or you go into subject what to do with your child, school, or other things. So ask for more time, and then if you finish earlier, it's fine. But ask for more than you need. And then you ask, when is a blank convenient time for you to hear me or comfortable time for you to hear me. If your man is on a feminine side, you will ask for comfortable. If your man is on a masculine side, you will ask for convenient. Don't ask for a good time, because it's like, is it ever a good time to have a baby? Is it ever a good time to die? Is it ever a good time? No. So good time is it's not clear enough. When is a convenient time for you? It's more respectful. When is a comfortable time for you? It's more cherishing. So we want to come up with clarity and love. Basically, with this little question, we change so much, because we are saying, I know you have chickens crossing your rope one at a time, and I have a chicken which is, that long and that big, and it's about so much. When can that chicken cross this rope? So the man can compartmentalize in his mind and give you exactly what you ask for. In this way, you can really love men, and they can really love you. After we made an appointment, if he says, now, let's talk, or if he says in half an hour, if he says after I finish my lunch, or after the football game is over, then we do stroke and stand. Stroke means we stroke him for something. We appreciate, we respect, we admire, we love something that we have in this relationship, and then we stand for something that we want, that we are asking for. Second part, after he gives you the appointment time, maybe he will say right now. He may even say after the football game is over, or he may say tomorrow, on weekend, next week, we don't know. So after that is done, we do the second part, stroke and stand. We stroke his heart, his ego, his masculinity, and then we stand for what we are asking for. We stand for ourselves. And it sounds like this. I appreciate, honor, admire, respect, love, either one you want. I appreciate blank about you. And I need blank. It looks like / it means this. So in this way, we actually come from loving place. I appreciate, I admire. We come with the open heart instead of, right? I want something from you. Do it. You my order supplier. No, we are partners. We are together here. So I appreciate how fabulous father you are to our son. And I need a little time by myself. It looks like, it means, for you to take him to school once a week. You see that? Or in the other example, I respect you for working so hard. I feel safe and loved. You can add some more feelings in it if it's a higher intensity request. And then you say, and I need date with you. I need more sex. I need courtship. I need a clean house. It means that you can put maybe your socks in the basket instead of all over the floor. It looks like going on a date on Saturday night. You see that? So we paint the picture because men are visual. We like to talk. So we may say and not even get hooked on with their brain. So we want to paint the picture. You are my man. Basically, I love you and appreciate you. And as your woman, I need this. And it looks exactly like this. Let me paint a picture and draw everything, color it, and write under the picture what is there to be as clear as we can be. If we present this way, we are very likely to be heard. If the request is of a deeper, higher intensity, then we have 2 extra steps that we do. And that is a step of reward and a prize. What it will provide to me and what it will provide to you, to him. And now we add reward and prize by explaining what it would mean to, what would it provide for us? What would that give to us? And how it would benefit him? Because remember, we are negotiating now. We want to get more time off. We want to get more sex. We want to be heard. We want to be loved. We want to be connected. In exchange for that, what is in it for me? Right? So we want to give them as they give to us. So we both win. It's a win-win system. And this is what we say. It will provide me with peace of mind, with feeling safe, with inner harmony, with healthier time. Depends what you want. Make sure that you are asking for something it really is important to you. And then how it will benefit him. And then I can be less bitchy for you. Sometimes that's a big reward. Or I can be open and playful and happy and sexy and fun. And then I can be more kind to you. And then I can give you a massage. If you provide me with the time off from children and household activities and all of this, and I can relax, I would be so happy and joyful. And then maybe I'll give you a massage tonight. Right? You see, we kind of play with these words that is sweet and fun and connects to people. So first you say what it will give to you, what it will provide to you, because a man as a provider wants to give to you. And then you say how that will benefit him, whatever is the benefit in it for him. Even if I have a friend who was asking her husband for a BMW, and she said, what's the benefit for him? And then she said, I know, I'll be safe, so he doesn't have to worry. She'll be equally safe in some other car, but for her, that was it, because she knows her husband, and for him, safety in BMW would be better than safety in some other car. So know your husband and find always something that benefits him as well. And now, how we end it. We end with a partnership, connection question. So partnership question is, what do you need from me to give me what I need? And sometimes a man can say, I need you to remind me. I need you to prepare. Let's say you want him to take your son somewhere. I need you to prepare diapers and everything, so I have that organized. Oh, I need you to call to make a reservation, and I'll take you for a date. Or, in one example, there was a man who said to his woman, I need you to be on time. Because she wanted a date, and if they have a reservation at 6, she starts getting ready at 5:45, and they are always late because of her. So he said, I need you to be on time. Another way to phrase the partnership question is, what do you think about, go back to the beginning, that idea? What do you think about that suggestion? What do you think about it? Instead of going too deeply, if it's a simple question, so what do you think about it? And he will say, oh, I think that's a great idea. I think this, I think that. Warning, warning ladies. If you are feminine energy and your man is masculine energy, you are coming from your comfort, from your heart, from your joy, from your glow. And you're reaching him to his mind, to his ideas, to his respect, to his greatness. So you don't really ask him how he feels, because you're coming from your heart to his heart, and that's friendship. When there is friendship, there is not much sex. you come from your brain, I think this, what do you think, into his brain, then we are doing business deals. Then we are business partners. Also no sex. Many women, incredible amounts of women are telling me to make a product about how to continue having him being sexually attracted and continue to be romantic. One of the ways is for us to do that is to don't make equal. If you're coming from the heart, your heart is open, sending direct energy to his mind, to his brain, to his greatness. If you are in your masculine self, and coming from your ideas and your suggestion and your leadership, then you go to his heart. I think this, how do you feel? Or, I feel this, what do you think? Feel, think, feel. Always make it in a way that can hook on each other. That transaction is fantabulous for relationship. And if he says no, what do we do then? If you ask for a cleaner house, he says no. To take a time off with the child, he says no. To help you something around the house, he says no. To do whatever, he always says no. What do we do then? Then we have the price. Everything in life has its price and its prize. Everything in life. So before you even ask, you have to know inside what would be the price that would be. If he's keeping his socks all around the house, the price could be that, fine, I will then only do laundry that is in the basket. If your socks are not in the basket, I will not do them. If you are asking for a date because you want to dress up and you want to be pretty and you want to enjoy yourself, and he says, no, I want to sit on a couch and eat my potatoes, then you can say, fine, I'm going with my girlfriends. Because he has a right to say no. I had this couple who came for me for a private consultation together. They didn't know what to do. She was supposed to move in, but he was keeping the house messy. And she didn't like it. So she thought that a price for him would be she is bitching, complaining, moaning, questioning, doubting, and fighting. No, that's not a price. That's a very unhappy outcome. The price is negotiation. Yes, of course, you can pee in my loan. You can pee on my loan, and then I'll send you the bill. $200 for each second of peeing, or whatever, right? So with him, we put together, she was so without ideas. She didn't know that she as a woman can stand very clearly and say, this is the boundary. I love you, I respect you, I appreciate you, and I am not okay with this behavior. So instead of we go to mother people, we went to what can we do? Then he said, I have idea. What if every time I clean, I get kisses? She said, fine. And if you don't, no kisses. And they both agree, and it worked for them. So, honey, I appreciate you having the mess around the house. It's okay, you have every right to do so. However, I'm really uncomfortable with it, and it would be so good for me. I would feel open-minded and happy and clear if you could put up your socks away. What do you think about that? No. Well, fine. If not, then I cannot kiss you. And I will not clean the laundry that is all around the house, only what is in a basket. You will not kiss me? Okay, I'm gonna do it because I want kisses. So it works for them. Make in your mind your price. What is the price for every negotiation that doesn't work? If you come to the store and you say, I don't have money for chocolate, but you steal it, the price is you may end up in jail. Very expensive chocolate if they catch you. Or you may live for the rest of your life with a really weird feeling of guilt. In this video, you have learned the formula and sequence for asking for what you need in your relationship. We first ask for an appointment. Then we stroke and stand. Then we set up the reward and the prize. Then we have partnership and trade, negotiate the deal. And then at the end, we have a price if it doesn't happen. Now, this formula will work in most cases. However, sometimes there are men who will promise but will not do. They will do anything sure, and continue living a life the same way. Women will go and feel frustrated and start nagging him. You said you will do it, yeah. And in this way, she loses her feminine power. She becomes weaker than his irresponsiveness. Instead of doing that, we actually can re-ask in a more concise and tight way. This is very important to learn. As I said in a previous video, I don't do advice. This is not advice because advice cannot be given for everything. Information can be given. This sequence is information. Advice is what works only for you. I have had clients coming to me from the complete place of despair because negotiation never worked. He didn't want to apply or she didn't want, and they were about to divorce. And when I show them how to apply for their circumstances, how to apply the way to re-ask and make it happen, they were glowing. And I even had more than once men come to me and said, what did you do to her? I love helping her around the house now. How is that possible? I love taking care of things that she always had to nag me. How did you do it? And that's how we do. We do it with our invisible sweetness and love power. So they are willing to do things. But if there is a squeaky wheel in this sequence here, then please contact me. Because I want to show you in person for your private situation how it will work. What words to use, how to talk to him, how to address him, how to deal with your heart first so that we come open and loving and powerful with them. I would love to make a video about that. However, this is something that we do in one-on-one. I still have to figure out how to make it happen for everyone. So please contact me and I will be here for you to help you have your man being willing and happy and excited to help you around the house, to be your partner, to be with you. Example from a client. Client called me and said, Helena, he's always looking at other women. When we go out, I feel embarrassed. He's staring at them. No matter what I wear, no matter if men stare at me, he's still looking at other women. I don't like that. How do I use that formula to have him to stop? Okay, this is a fantastic question, and this is your bonus here. So you can know how to apply without sounding like a jealous girlfriend or a frustrated wife, that you sound gracious and lovely and like a lady. And it sounds like this. You can, on the spot, you can say that, or even better, when you are back home from the dinner, from something, when he's chilled, when he's not rushing to work or anywhere, you know the timing is good. Then you ask for an appointment. Honey, I have a suggestion about our date nights. When is a convenient time for you to hear me? It will only take 1 minute. And he will say, okay, now. And then you say, you, instead of stroke and stand, because you're coming from a more kind of, you're a little bit upset, so you just make him right. That's a way of stroking. Make him right. You say, honey, you have every right to look at other women when we are walking on the street. That's a stroke. and then we go stand. However, I'm really uncomfortable. What do you think about not looking at them when I'm with you? And when I'm not, you can do whatever you want. Just please help me feel more comfortable on a date with you so that I can be sexy for you. You see? It's the same thing. We just change the words because this formula, it's very changeable. It dances with you. It dances through your relationship. The more you practice, the more you will learn how to actually bring out of you your version of that formula. At the beginning, you may find it very difficult. You may stumble upon your own words. You may have to read it. You may say, oh, this doesn't work. You may feel frustrated, and that's okay because we are learning a new language. This language is called Feminese, right? So when you learn Feminese or Japanese or any other nese, you have to be patient, you have to practice, you have to hear yourself with an accent of your previous language, and that's all fine. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you go through these steps, through stumbling blocks, that it's easier and easier, and that you can really relax on your couch and say, I love men. Because men treat me well, men care about me, men support me, men provide for me. I love men. Contact me so we can love men together. It was...
Okay, keep going.
Down, down. Which means we can stop. Prize, 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 and prize. Prize. Then reward and prize. Price, you know what I mean. That's your blooper.